Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nanklin, and this is where we keep it real. So today we're going to be discussing certain mindset you should do away with when dealing with people. But before we delve further into the topic, please tap on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell if you're not yet a subscriber, so you can get notified whenever a video drops on this channel. When dealing with people, you need to have the understanding in mind that people are dynamic beings, meaning people are prone to changes. If you understand this about humans, trust me, the rate at which you get disappointed when these people do not meet up to certain expectations will be limited. So in whatever you do, have it in mind that people cannot be you. You can only vouch for yourself. You cannot vouch for another person. The first mindset to cut off in dealing with people is the entitlement mindset. I have met and seen a lot of people with this mindset. You need to understand that people do certain things for you, not because they are obligated to do it, but because they just want to. So do not take it as a right. The only people that are obligated to do certain things for you are family, and even the family, immediate family. It is your parents' obligation to provide for you, especially your basic needs. I hear people say, I have a very rich auntie, I have a very rich uncle, very wealthy, but they are very stingy. It is not their obligation. Okay, so do not feel hurt whenever they don't meet up to the expectations of them you have in your head. Just have it in mind. If people decide to gift you things, it is not because they are obligated, and it is not because you are entitled to these things, but it is because they chose to give it to you. So do not make it an entitlement. Get rid of that entitlement mindset. I know this is a bitter truth. The second mindset you need to do away with is thinking everybody is like you. Trust me, the only person you can vouch for is yourself. But even yourself, you would agree with me that there are certain situations you find yourself, there are certain kind of responses and reactions you give out that you go back to your closet and you wonder, why did I respond that way? Was I the one that actually gave that outburst? That was because you didn't even know you could express yourself in that manner. You know, most times we feel we have control over certain things. If I'm faced with this situation, I can handle it. I can do this. But once faced with that situation, we act differently. So it is situations actually that brings out the real character in us. So if you cannot vouch about yourself for certain things you can do, avoid vouching for people. People are not you. If someone like you, when someone is in need, you can go all the way out for that person. You should understand that the next person is not you. The next person might not do that. The next person might not even go an inch for you. You need to have that in mind. So stop believing people are like you and stop expecting people to treat you the way you treat them. They are not you. And never vouch for people. Never vouch for people. People change. Remember, in the beginning of the video, I had stated that people are dynamic beings. They are prone to changes. So you need to understand that people change. The third thing on our list is the mindset of just throwing your trust at everybody. I am guilty of that. I trust people easily. I believe in one thing. I treat people like new pages. I don't use past experience to judge someone I meet today. So I don't always like to judge them because I had a bad experience with someone from your place. I don't want to be open to you, or because I had a terrible relationship. When this new guy comes, I try to close up on the whole idea of doing things together because I did certain things with this person and it still failed. No, that's the kind of person I am. I believe in giving people the opportunities to write their stories in my life. So I tend to trust people easily. I don't allow people earn their trust, but that is wrong. I have come to realize that that is a weakness and I'm trying to work on it. I'm not saying you shouldn't believe people. What I'm saying is there is a limit to how much you trust people, especially into your space. Yes, trust people, but have some reservoir for yourself till they have earned your trust. So allow people to earn your trust. Do not just give it out. They should earn the trust. They should prove that they have earned the trust before you give your trust to them. Because trust me, when a trust is broken, it's always a terrible experience. It's not as if even if you take 10 years before trusting these persons, they might not, or they will not still break that trust. There's a tendency that that trust will still be broken. Yeah, I understand, but at least the person should be worth it before even giving it in the first place. Not you just giving it and then you'll be like, I wish I knew, I wish I didn't do that. A fourth and important mindset is not listening to your instincts. Our instincts are always right. Take it or leave it. I have come to realize, right, that the strongest conviction you need is your instinct. If your instinct, if your intuition is not comfortable with doing certain things, is not comfortable around certain people, is not comfortable going certain places, please listen to it. If I had listened to my instincts, a lot of things I had done, a lot of mistakes I have had to get myself involved in would have been averted. And I am sure a lot of people can relate to this. Just learn to listen to your instincts. Take a minute and ponder about all the things or all the times that your instincts told you to do otherwise and you went against it. What was the outcome? Was it right or was it wrong? The instinct will always lead you to the right place, and which is why God gave every one of us an instinct to be able to distinguish between good and bad. So if your instinct is giving you that gut feeling, do this, then do it. If it's telling you, nah, don't. Even if the skepticism is 1%, please pay attention to that 1%. And trust me, you will appreciate that you did later. Thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end of today's video. If you have other things, other mistakes you have made in the past, I would love others to also learn from. Feel free to drop it in the comment section so people can learn from it. And if there are other topics you want us to explore on this channel, kindly use the comment section and trust me, we will explore it. But before we go, if you're not yet a subscriber, or if today is the first time you're stumbling on my channel, this is Nankling, please tap on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out on any of our posts. And trust me, we are going to be bringing something entirely interesting next week as always. See you in my next video. Thank you, guys.